Hello and welcome. Now we are going to start my favorite part, lab. Our lab is load balancing using NGINX. So let's start. Here we have just 6 points to complete. First of all, we are going to start with the lab objective, setting up NGINX as an external load balancer for Docker Swarm clusters. So, as you look at this particular picture, we will create 2 Docker Swarm clusters. Then we will use NGINX as an external load balancer. And our external load balancer will distribute the traffic among all the tasks running inside multiple Docker Swarm cluster. Now, as a part of this lab process, we have to start with the infrastructure setup. Step number 1, create security group in AWS. As I am using AWS environment, and in AWS environment, there is a security group which is used to filter inbound and outbound traffic for our EC2 instance. We want to follow all the best practices. So what I am doing, I am going to create security group first. When creating virtual machine for your Docker Swarm cluster, ensure that the security group allow your necessary traffic. And here we have list. We have to allow all this port. At the end, we have to allow port number 22 SSH as well, because it is allowing us to access our servers using SSH. So what I am doing, I am going to the AWS environment, and here I am going to the security groups. Here I am going to create security group. I have to give name. I am going to give name Swarm cluster SG. Secure Swarm. Now I have to add inbound rule. So let's start with the step by step. First of all, I am going to allow port number 80, because when we will set up our lab, we have to access this lab on a port number 80. So I am going to allow HTTP from anywhere. Same way, I am going to allow HTTPS as well. So now this is done, because this is for our application that we will use. Okay. Now we have to allow port number 2377. Now this 2377 is for the Docker Swarm management, and this port is TCP 2377. So here I have to select TCP 2377 and 000. It is done. Now I have to allow 7946 for container network communication. So 7946, it should be TCP UDP. 7946. This is TCP. I am going to allow UDP as well. And then finally, I am going to allow port number 4789 UDP, which is for the overlay network. 4789. It is UDP 4789. And then the final port is SSH, because we want to manage all these EC2 instance. So here I am going to allow SSH from anywhere. Here I am going to choose anywhere as well. So done. I just need to remember security group name, Swarm cluster SG. So it is done. My first step is completely over. Now let's talk about the second step. Create 5 Ubuntu VMs. Why we are creating 5? Because 2 VM will be for the Docker Swarm cluster 1. 1 will be manager, 1 will be node. Same way, 3rd and 4 will be for Docker Swarm cluster 2. And the 5th one will be NGINX load balancer. If you look at this, you will get complete understanding about this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will set up load balancer into the another VM as well. So I have to create 5 virtual machine here. So going to the instances, and here I am going to launch instance. Let's say server. Here I am going to choose Ubuntu Linux. T2 micro key pair. I have this key pair. Here I am going to select my security group, which is Swarm cluster SG. I am not going to change anything here. I am just going to say that 5 instance I want. Okay, no problem. We can use same security group with our server as well, with our load balancer server as well. Now what I am doing, I am going to give name here. Okay, this is.
Sorry guys, sorry to disturb you. I know you all are enjoying the session and suddenly it stopped. But if you want full video or if you want full Docker course having 130 plus videos including projects, you can become our community member. Enrollment link is in description. Moreover, we also provide 24/7 support, weekly lifetime live session with Bhavesh Shatara, updates and completion certification as well. Still you have any queries regarding it, you can contact me on my personal number. Thank you.